What's going on? We back again for another Build Your Collection. This time we're doing Nintendo GameCube. If you've seen my previous videos, then you know that number one, we're going to go with the ideal conditions for any game that you play. And then two, we're going to try to use the entire budget. Emphasis on try, because some of these lower tier games aren't worth it. But this will be fun. I kind of have a feeling how this is going to go based on GameCube's library. Maybe we could throw in some suggestions that could make this list better too. Shout out to Console HD for dropping this list. Let's get into it. $5 tier. We're looking at Wind Waker, Resident Evil 4, Twilight Princess, Metroid Prime, and Melee. I like this $5 tier. I'm only grabbing two from here. We're going to go Wind Waker because this is my favorite Zelda of all time. And we're going to go Melee because that is the best Smash game of all time. Melee is just such a classic. You can't go wrong with that. We're not going to go Metroid Prime because I don't like that I have to save every chance I get. And once you die, you kind of forget where you were and all the progress that you made. Twilight Princess, I just couldn't get into it. I will say that like when I saw the ending of it though, I thought that was like a cool ending of the game, but I'm good. The Resident Evil 4, I think we just don't have the budget. And I think I want some other games down the list. So Wind Waker and Melee, we're good with that. Let's look at the $4 tier. Animal Crossing, Metroid Prime 2 Echoes, Mario Sunshine, Double Dash, Soul Calibur 2. With this one, I'm good on Animal Crossing. Not interested in that. I'm not going to do Metroid Prime 2 Echoes for the exact reason why I didn't do Metroid Prime. Although I was tempted to do so because I did like Echoes. I also like the first Prime, just so that's clear too. But I really enjoyed Echoes. And the Shine Spark was fun. I don't like Super Mario Sunshine. I don't think it's a good game. It's not unplayable, but maybe I'll get into that in another video. I just, no, you can't convince me that Sunshine is a good game. I'm going to go with Double Dash. Ideally, I'll have 4 people to play with me, and it will go beyond the character select screen so we can actually enjoy the game. I've said this before, but many friends do not like playing that game beyond the character select screen with me because of my team. Then I also want to go Soul Calibur 2 because this is the best way to play Soul Calibur. You can't really go wrong with that. Let's go to the $3 tier. Pikmin 2, Star Wars Rogue Leader, Rogue Squadron 2, Paper Mario 1000 Year Door, F-Zero GX, Fire Emblem. I would cross out Pikmin 2 and Fire Emblem off the rip. I don't like real-time strategy games like that, and I don't like turn-based strategy games. Star Wars Rogue Leader I didn't really play. Paper Mario 1000 Year Door, while good, there's stuff lower on the list I think I want, and that's the same thing I feel about F-Zero GX. GX is a great game, but it's blinking you die. I literally had to pause the game to blink. Like that's how crazy it was when I started playing at high levels. Fun game though, not going to take that away from it. We're going to skip the $3 tier. $2 tier, Eternal Darkness, Tales of Symphonia, Beautiful Joe, Luigi's Mansion, Resident Evil. I never played Eternal Darkness, it just felt like really weird, especially as a kid. Not like you're Kojima weird, but a little weirder than that. And so I never got around to playing it. It also just didn't appeal to me. Beautiful Joe was fun, but yo, that game was hard. Luigi's Mansion, no, I couldn't get into it. And at Resident Evil 1, I'm good as well. Tales of Symphonia for $2 is a steal. That would be a $3 game for me, if anything. Possibly $4, but a $3 game for sure. So since it's only $2, we're going to take that. And then let's look at this $1 tier. Shrek Super Party, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, Aquaman, Shadow the Hedgehog. Okay, I would prefer an Arizona iced tea. I've gotten some feedback that I should force myself to use the entire budget. If I have to spend this $1, like spend it all or else you don't get anything. It's an all or nothing situation. I will get Shadow the Hedgehog. I don't think that game was terrible. It just wasn't good. But if I didn't have to spend it all, I would either get an Arizona iced tea or I would invest that in a high yield savings account or maybe into 3M or something that pays dividends so that way I can get like a yearly return on that dollar. So let's just recap. $5 tier, we're going Wind Waker and Melee. $4 tier, Double Dash, Soul Calibur 2. We are skipping the $3 tier. And from the $2 tier, we're going Tales of Symphonia. And from the $1 tier, if I absolutely have to, I will get Shadow the Hedgehog. If not, Arizona, here I come. Overall, it would have been nice to see games like Billy Hatcher or the Mario sports games, because like Strikers not being on here is interesting. PSO episode 1 and 2 could have been a $4 game. Episode 3 probably would have been a $3 game. Kirby Air Ride not being on there is interesting. No Pokemon representation. Wave Race isn't on there. Four Swords, Crystal Chronicles, Sonic Riders, Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 isn't on here. Monkey Ball isn't on here. Star Fox Assault isn't on here. The list definitely could have been better. I don't think it's terrible. It's not as like easy as the Genesis one. There's a lot of games that could have made that $4 to $2 tier a little bit more difficult. For what it is, it's good. Not mad at the list, but could have been a little bit more variety. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. What would you get, or how would you invest that dollar instead? But remind you, this isn't financial advice, but appreciate you tuning in. Peace.